Hey everyone, I'm Scott.
And I'm Sarah.
Welcome to the weekly Freelance Bar podcast. Today in the deep dive, we're going to be charting some really unexpected currents shaping our digital lives. From AI pushing the boundaries of creativity, even copyright, to, well, some frustrating glitches in apps we trust every day, and even some quiet breakthroughs making our tech feel more seamless. We'll unpack what these shifts mean for you.
Yeah, our mission here is really to go beyond just the headlines. We want to pull out the most important bits, the nuggets of knowledge, so you can quickly get what's shaping your digital world and, crucially, why it matters.
Okay, so first up, let's dive into something pretty disruptive. AI shaking up the music industry. You probably remember that viral hit, Heart on My Sleeve,
Oh,
the fake Drake and the Weeknd duet.
oh,
It
yeah,
really blurred the lines, didn't it?
absolutely. And what's fascinating here, I think, isn't just how the industry is responding, it's realizing that creative control is this totally new battleground now. They're developing detection systems, trying to tag content with metadata,
Well,
basically track and control its use. They're not just playing catch up. It feels like they're trying to reassert, human authorship and value when AI can just mimic creativity instantly.
hmm.
It's a huge shift in how we even define intellectual property.
That sounds like a massive, massive undertaking. Do you think they can actually govern AI's movement like that? Or is it just like pushing a rock uphill with how fast AI changes?
That is a great question. It's definitely a monumental challenge, right? But I think what they're trying to do is get some kind of framework in place now, before the floodgates really open, because
Okay.
without that infrastructure, they're just always reacting,
Mhm.
and that's just not sustainable long term.
Right, makes sense. And it's not just music, is it? AI videos taking off too. Midjourney, huge in AI images. They just unveiled their first AI video generator. So users can make these short, like 5-second videos from images from text. You can extend them a bit, up to maybe 21 seconds.
And this immediately raises an important question, especially when you think about the real world side of things. We're already seeing legal challenges, right?
Yeah.
From Disney, Universal, about potential copyright infringement tied directly to Midjourney's project.
Wow.
It's a clear sign the legal system is trying to catch up too.
And YouTube's getting in on this as well. They're integrating VO3, that's their new powerful AI video model, into Shorts this summer. They're promising better video quality, better audio integration. Sounds like a big step for creators.
It is, but the question for you, the user, is whether getting access to VO3 will mean needing a paid subscription. Because right now, generating these kinds of videos, you need a subscription to Google's AI Pro or AI Ultra plans. So that's something important to keep an eye on.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit to something maybe more frustrating. Unexpected tech glitches. So for over 2 weeks now, Microsoft's family safety feature has apparently been blocking Google Chrome on Windows, just stopping it from launching for lots of users.
Get this.
And it's only Chrome affected. You almost
Yeah.
start to wonder, was that Microsoft's way of, gently nudging people back to edge?
Huh. Well, maybe a bit of a conspiracy theory there. But it definitely shows how tangled up our digital tools are and how frustrating these things can be. Microsoft hasn't given a timeline for a fix either, so people are stuck finding workarounds like renaming the Chrome file or messing with family safety settings just to browse the web.
Incredible.
Yeah, it shows how even small bugs can really mess up your daily flow.
Okay, and speaking of disruptions, let's talk about a big platform change. WhatsApp, an app so many people use daily. They're introducing ads, specifically in that Updates tab. Businesses can share sponsored status updates there.
Yeah, and this goes directly against what the founders originally promised, remember? An ad-free experience. It's a really significant shift after more than 10 years. Now, Meta insists personal messages stay private, but you have to see the bigger picture here. Pretty much every free platform, whatever its origin story, eventually hits a point where it needs to make money.
Right.
And that often pushes them towards models that, well, can compromise the very user experience they built their success on.
Hmm.
It's that classic reminder, if you're not paying, you're often the product.
So does breaking that original promise, does that fundamentally damage user trust? Or is it just the way free products have to evolve?
It's definitely a strong contradiction, no doubt about it. I think the key thing for users will be watching if this is a slippery slope, or if Meta genuinely keeps that line drawn around personal message privacy. It certainly makes you think about those trade-offs, convenience versus privacy.
Definitely food for thought. Okay, let's end on something more positive, though. An advancement in seamless connectivity, NFC near-field communication. The next big upgrade is set to quadruple its range. So contactless connections will go from like half a centimeter, really tiny, to a much more practical 2 centimeters.
Right. And for you, this improvement basically means No more that awkward fumbling at the payment terminal trying to find the exact spot.
Oh, thank
It
goodness.
should just work much more reliably. It also makes pairing devices, unlocking doors with your phone or watch much easier too. And the big players, Apple, Google, they're all ready to implement this once the compliance certification opens up later this fall. So you should see this benefit pretty soon.
What a deep dive today. We've really covered a whirlwind of innovation and, well, change. From AI reshaping creative content, challenging copyright, to those unexpected shifts in how tech giants run things. Plus those quieter but really significant improvements making our daily tech lives just a bit smoother.
Indeed. And as technology keeps moving so fast, maybe consider this. What's one area of your digital life, maybe privacy, maybe convenience, maybe creativity, that you feel is most impacted by all these shifts? And what does that mean for how you'll interact with technology going forward? That's all for this week. Remember to follow us on YouTube, Bluesky, and X.com for hourly news updates. Stay connected.